After trying more than 15 restaurants in Boracay, hindi pala lahat sulit. In part 1, we shared the must-try spots. But in this video, eto naman yung ibang side. Yung sakto lang, yung medyo mahal for what you get, at yung depende sa trip mo. Pero meron ding babalikan pa rin. Para hindi masayang ang budget mo, let's go! Unang stop, Jaspers. Isa ito sa mga kilalang budget option sa Boracay. Okay yung serving, nakakabusog, and okay siya kung gusto mo lang makatipid. Sa lasa, sakto lang. Hindi siya yung babalikan mo dahil sobrang sarap, pero sulit siya kung budget ang priority mo. Next, Haraan. Honestly, ito yung isa sa mga hindi namin gaano nagustuhan. May expectations kami sa lasa pero hindi nag-deliver. Overall, hindi lang na-satisfy ang taste buds namin. Ito yung tipo ng kainan na masasabi mong na-try na namin pero wala sa list ng babalikan. Feliz Hotel. The churros in Feliz Hotel is actually really good. Masarap yung churros and pati coffee nila okay din. Maganda yung place, Instagrammable, relaxing, and minsan may band pa sa labas, so magandang tambayan at night. Ito yung type ng dessert spot na babalikan namin. And next time, gusto pa naming matry yung ibang dishes nila. Next, Back Beach Burger. If you're a burger lover, this is a good stop. Medyo pricey siya pero worth it naman. Yung lasa niya, medyo malapit sa Five Guys na style. Juicy, simple pero satisfying. Kung nag-crave ka ng legit burger sa Boracay, then this is a must-go-to. Mango Mama. Yung ice cream mismo, masarap talaga siya. Creamy, refreshing, and perfect sa init. Personally, hindi lang ako fan ng combinations nila na merong konting alat dun sa iba nilang ingredients. Honestly, mas may enjoy ko kung plain lang na ice cream. But I would suggest still try it. Next, Los Indios Bravos. This one, maganda talaga yung experience. Masarap yung food and very relaxing yung vibe. Pwede ka kumain beachfront and hindi siya kasing crowded. Medyo malayo lang siya sa unahan ng Station 1. But if you're in the area, this is something that you should try. Next, Cafe Maruha. Maganda yung location, beachfront, relaxing, and okay yung vibe. Yung fish and chips pati burger is good. Pero overall, we find it a bit pricey for what you get. Yung coffee nila personally hindi ko nagustuhan. And medyo malayo rin siya, so kahit okay yung place, less likely namin siyang babalik-balikan. Tostadas Lechon. Masarap siya lalo na kung mahilig ka sa lechon. Malasa and satisfying. I especially recommend yung chicken tostadas nila na for some reason mas nagustuhan ko than the lechon version. This is a place na babalikan namin to try their other dishes. Next, Island Chicken Inasal. Honestly, this one didn't meet expectations. Given kung gaano kasarap usually ang inasal, medyo underwhelming siya. The vibe of the place is good, and the kansi is a must-try. Pero personally, in terms of the chicken, I prefer yung lasa na parang mang inasal. Kusina Seafoods Bar and Restaurant. Yung pagkain dito okay naman, pero very typical. Parang usual na paluto na makikita mo kahit sa Manila. Ang downside talaga is the location. Nasa looban siya ng Station 3 and medyo masikip. So kung medyo claustrophobic ka, hindi siya comfortable. Honestly, for seafood in Boracay, look for a beachfront setting na lang. Same lang halos yung lasa pero masulit yung experience. And before we end, Aria Gelato. Hindi namin ito na-include sa part 1, pero this is actually a solid dessert option. Creamy yung gelato, balance yung flavors, and hindi nakakaumay. All-time favorite din ng mga bata, kaya binabalik-balikan namin. So ayun, Hindi lahat ng kainan sa Boracay pare-pareho. Pero sabi nga, taste is relative. Ang review na ito ay based lang sa panlasa namin. In the end, kahit saan kayo kumain, enjoy the moment with your loved ones. If you haven't watched part 1, nandun yung mga talagang must try. And if this helped you plan your trip, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video para hindi masayang ang budget ng iba. See you on the next video!